Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today's just another quick game of, and I'm going to be playing River Raid for the Intellivision. Sort of funky looking font there. It's a little bit hard to read. But yeah, so let's just get into this game. This is one I haven't really played a whole lot of. I did a comparison video on it quite a while back, I believe. I think I compared it to the Atari 2600 version. And as I've stated in those videos, you know, I did play this game when I was a kid, but on my Commodore 64, which is a little bit more like the Atari 2600 version than this. This one kind of has its own look and feel. A little bit different of a game look. Almost feels more like a sequel. Like the way the water curves and everything, it's just different. Of course, in this one you can fly on the ground, which I found out afterwards, but you can't hit those trees. So if you touch those trees there, you crash, which is not good. Ultimately, though, I mean, this plays pretty good. Like the giant bridges. I mean, the look of it is definitely to you know, a little bit more advanced than how the Atari 2600 version looks. I'm assuming it's using the screen scrolling, the vertical scroll option that you can do on the Intellivision, where actually tiles scroll. And then they got those your score or your fuel and all that, the score and the fuel and your planes on the right hand side there. I guess to stop those from scrolling, they have to reposition these graphics or something. Because from my understanding on the way the Intellivision scrolls, all the cards scroll, not just you can't just control a portion of the tiles to scroll. Just a little something I learned when I started actually programming games for the Intellivision myself, and how the scrolling feature works. Or scrolling option, or however you want to call it, the way the Intellivision scrolls the tiles. So far, now all my Intellivision programming that I've done, I think I only have one game that uses the scrolling, and that's the Rags to Riches game. All my other games are pretty much single screen, changing to another screen. Whoa, it's getting really hard here. The river is really narrow. I love this. I love how it really does look like, it feels like you're on a river this way. Oops. Keep shooting to get the fuel containers. I shouldn't be doing that. You have to run them over to get the fuel. You hear the little sound it makes to tell you, oh! Not sure how far I can actually make it on this version. I don't think it tells you how many bridges either. I think that was one of the things I talked about. I don't know if it tells you anywhere how many bridges I passed. Maybe that's it there. 7. There we go. I'm like, how do I start? There we go. Of course, I'm using the gamepad. This guy. I've been playing with this a lot, trying to see how I can get used to it. Being a little bit different of a controller, still has the disc feel to it, and of course the number pad on the front. It's actually just I watched a video. I think it was Retro Game Boys channel. And they're working on a new joystick. Looks like almost like an arcade stick for the Intellivision. Really interesting looking. Can't wait to see the the final product. It looks like it's almost done. I think they still had some more testing to do. So maybe that's the look of it's going to not change, but still interesting to see how it works. They said it's, what did they say, 16 directional, which is enough. I mean, the Intellivision has more than that. I believe there's, I'm trying to remember now how many directions the disc controller does move in a lot of directions. But, you know, in fairness, most games you're going right, left, up, down. It's not very often you're going in some awkward diagonal. Finding I can go at a nice pace, but if I start to speed up, I'll get screwed. Which is, I guess that's how, you know, the game is. No! I don't think there's any tanks that shoot at you. I know in some versions of this game there's tanks that appear on the bridges. I don't know if, maybe if I didn't get far enough. Oh! Lost man. Let's make it a good one. Keep thinking I can't hit those islands. It's like I see the island and I'm like, oh, avoid it. But no, you can fly over it. You probably saw me avoiding them, going, what are you doing? Just fly through them. One of the things I remember talking about that, you know, it's River Raid. You're supposed to be in an airplane. How come, you know, you can't hit the ground? I guess I got up to 6 on this one. Anyways, yeah, this was just a nice quick game of River Raid for the Intellivision. Nicely done. I like it's different. They didn't just try and emulate the Atari 2600 version, which I believe is the original version. But yeah, nicely done. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Throw some comments down below. What's your favorite River Raid game? Do you play any River Raid games at all? Always like to hear what you have to say. Throw the comments down below. Hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.